Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Gian, and today I'll be talking about something many of us do every day without even realizing it, which is code switching and code mixing. Let's start with the basics. What is code switching? Code switching means switching between two or more languages, usually between sentences or clauses. For example, aku udah makan. Anyway, have you done your homework? Meanwhile, code mixing is when we insert words or phrases from another language into one sentence. For example, dia itu toxic banget, sumpah. So why do people our age do this so much? Well, there are a few key reasons to it. First is globalization and the internet. We're constantly exposed to English on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and in video games. English terms like healing, overthinking, and vibe just slip into our everyday talk. Second is social identity. Using English can sound cool, smart, or modern. Sometimes it even shows we're part of a certain social group or mindset. Third, the education system. We're taught English in school from an early age, so it feels natural to use it, especially when the Indonesian version sounds awkward or too formal. And lastly, lack of equivalence. Some English words just hit different. Overthinking feels more specific than terlalu banyak berpikir, right? Now here are some examples you've probably heard of or said yourself. Early access buat nyari tester gratisan, tapi malah jadi bumerang buat game dev sendiri, karena sekarang tuh gamer main game early access kelar story-nya ya udah nggak kayak nganggap udah tamat aja game, lupa dah. This is code mixing. I feel you kak. Bahkan setelah menikah, ya I'm not reading all of that. This is code mixing. Aku juga ngerasain gitu posisi sekarang. Skip. Kita semua diparingi sehat dan umur panjang. Love them so much. Clearly code mixing. Billy itu sebenarnya mamanya ada keturunan Jawa, makanya dia humble kayak begitu. Again, code mixing. Normal day in Indonesia, segitu tuh masih belum laju. Now this is code switching. Dari awal I sih kurang atau bahkan nggak tertarik sama Inzoi. Udah nyaman sama The Sims 4 dari dulu. Kalau soal grafis sih, I masih megang Cyberpunk 2077 pakai mod sama reshade. This is code switching. Though it may look like code mixing, the presence of multiple self-contained English elements within an otherwise Indonesian sentence shows contextual code switching. SpongeBob terbaru milking hal-hal nostalgic. Mereka nggak bisa membuat originalitas jokes di season-season saat ini. Code mixing. We sure have a lot of code mixing here. Just a normal day. Hari-hari ngebut. Another code switching. Mr. They doing that cause if they ngangkang they cawet will ketok and some boys will scream mister. That's enough reviewing Instagram comment for now. Code mixing. Moving on. So the big question is this a bad habit? Well, not necessarily. It actually shows that young people are linguistically creative and comfortable with multiple languages. That is impressive. However, there are some concerns. Overuse can make more people rely too much on English and forget proper Indonesian or formal grammar. It's inappropriate for formal context like academic writing or job interviews. This trend reflects something deeper. Our hybrid identity as Indonesians grow up in a global world. We are both local and international, digital and traditional. Older generations may criticize it, but this is part of how language naturally evolves with culture and technology. So in a conclusion, code switching and code mixing are common in our generation because of digital exposure, identity, and education. It is not just a language habit, but also a reflection of who we are today. Modern, connected, and expressive. Thank you for listening. I hope this video provided you with valuable insight. And I will see you again in the next video. Cheers.